नमस्कार आणि येवकार तुमकां सगळ्यांक परत एकदा गोंयची नारी सगळ्यांचेर बारी ह्या कार्यावळीत। तर आजच्या भागान आमी येयला पिलन इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेट, जंय आमी पळयतली सफायर कमर्शियल किचन इक्विपमेंट्स। तर आयज आमी आयला अनिशा गोम्स हांच्या कडेन उलोवपाक, हू इज अ वुमन एंटरप्रिनर। तर आमी तिचे कडेन उलोवया आनी जाणून घेवया तिका कितें चॅलेंजीस फेस करचे पडले आनी फ्रॉम अ फॅमिली बिझनस तिणी ही लेगसी कशी एक्सपांड केली। हॅलो।
Hi, good morning.
Yes,
Kashya sir.
good. Hello Anisha, how are
Hi
you?
Kajal, how are you doing? I'm doing good as well.
Yeah, nice. So today we are here at Sapphire to see the manufacturing unit and what you all basically provide for the customers. Like you all have made customers demand into opportunity and made such a huge business.
Thank you for the same, Kajal. Yes, I will take you through and I will show you from where we started in the past, how many years back we date and what we do today and how far we have grown across with equipment. I'll do that for you.
Anisha, tell me how did you started in initial days or what is the journey of Sapphire?
Okay, so Kajal, this factory started as a family business 27 years back, where we started with customized railings for houses and bungalows. Eventually, we moved to customized kitchen equipment to do with stainless steel because there was a demand for restaurants, cafes, hotels, and banquet kitchens in Goa. Due to which, in the due course of time, people realized they wanted a whole turnkey setup.
Okay.
That they wanted fridges, they wanted ovens, ice machines. And that's where we went for this exhibition which happens in Delhi called Ahar. You meet different importers who import products to India because majority of the products are imported European as well as a few Chinese products. Okay. And that's where we got the link and we started importing these products through the importer to Goa. And we started doing entire setups for kitchens. Right from designing, you just give me a blank space and we will design the kitchen for you, like where the sink comes or where the table comes and where the fridge comes and how much space you require. And since I said this is all customized, so it is very easy for us to work on it. And I will in the next few minutes maybe show you the factory and show you how we actually from one sheet of stainless steel get one whole table standing for you.
Yeah. So from a family business, how did you start or expand this legacy?
Yes, like I was saying, Kajal, so the family business was originally only stuck to manufacturing, where we were only making customized products and meeting up to the expectations of customers. But then I realized that there is a lot of demand for certain curated products which are already ready in the market. Like if you enter a retail store, you will like a particular product. So same over here. So we started this retail product 7 years back. That's where Sapphire Enterprises came into existence. Yeah, so we started Sapphire Enterprises, which is a trading company. So we import specialized coffee machines. Like if you see, this is a Portuguese coffee machine.
Yeah.
And it also looks at the aesthetics of it. You will not want a fancy looking, but you will want a decent looking and good sturdy machine in your cafe.
Yeah.
So that's when we started Sapphire Enterprises and we started these products for us for selling along with the manufactured part.
Okay. So if someone is starting a cafe, then which products you would suggest them to take from Sapphire?
So if they're starting a cafe from basic, from scratch, we go with SS equipment that is required for them for their baking. That is if they are baking at the back house of the cafe. Okay. Because when we go to a cafe, you only see the front part of it.
Yeah.
So you'll see a cake display unit, you'll see a hot case where you have your puffs and all displayed, and you'll see a coffee machine, but you don't know what's happening at the back of the house. So back of the house is all what you see over here that is manufactured, as well as these ovens. So these ovens are put at the back of the house. So this oven is called a combi oven. So a combi oven can bake your cakes, it can bake your breads, it can make your biryanis, it can make your butter chicken, it can grill your chicken. So you don't need a tandoor. Yes. So it's a combination oven. Yeah. So these ovens are at the back of the house. They are doing all your job and they are putting your food in the front of you. Yes. So we have put up a lot of dishwashers on display. So this dishwasher, the speciality of these are Italian dishwashers. You do get the Indian ones as well. They are made in India. But we supply to what is in demand in the market because customers know brands. Like if you're buying a mobile phone, You will know Samsung, you will know iPhone, you will know all your brands, correct? So same way in the commercial business that we are, people know their brands, our clients, our customers, they know what they are looking for. Now the difference between a commercial industrial dishwasher and a domestic. The domestic runs a cycle of 30 to 60 minutes, that is an hour per day, okay? And it can do only 2 cycles roughly.
In a day.
In a day, it cannot do more. But what happens in a dishwasher that we have, it runs each cycle in 1.5 minutes.
Okay.
So you just put your dishes in. So 25 plates go in a crate or 20 glasses in a crate. You put it in, you close the hood, you press the button, in 1.5 minutes you have cleaned dishes.
Done.
Yeah. And the specialty is it's also saving water. So down below there's a tank. That tank stores 20 liters of water. That same 20 liters of water is recycled for the whole day.
Okay.
So you can run your dishwasher from morning to evening as many cycles as you want. You can do like 100 cycles a day.
Yeah, and
So
there's
that's
no
the-
wastage of
yeah.
water also.
There's no wastage of water and there's less use of manpower. Right
Yeah,
now what's
exactly.
happening in restaurants, they have 3-4 people washing dishes.
Yeah.
So you have to spend on salaries. Second, there's breakage when they are washing. So all those have to be taken into consideration. Also water, we have water shortage off and on.
Yeah.
So they keep calling tankers. So rather than that, you fill 20-liter tank and you use it for
Use
the
it,
whole
yeah,
day.
nice.
So that's the purpose of these commercial dishwashers that we have.
So being a woman, what challenges you had to face starting this business?
Being a woman, I think you have to be more pushy in today's world. Like you have to stand for yourself. There'll be nobody behind you. Of course, my husband was there as a support because he was with me when we started all these products and he knows a lot of technical knowledge and that's how I learned. So I observed more things and I learned. So when somebody talks and says like, oh, I want to talk to your manager, and I'll be like, I'm the owner, you can talk to me. I am right here. So yes, nobody really acknowledges you that you are the owner of the place. That is one, because one, you're a woman. Two, you are young, and they'll be like, you're running this place?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, do you have product knowledge? But then when we talk about products, because you have to know product knowledge if you're selling it. And I spend a lot of time understanding a product or listening to when the demonstrations are given. Because off and on, we are brushed up on the new upgrades of the products or the new models of the products. So I keep myself updated. Yes, and I like to watch what other companies are doing. So as a woman, yes, it is tough, but then like I said, you have to push yourself, because if you give up, then it's always a man's world and they will take over.
As we went across the unit, we saw the Blue Star agency. So how did they approach you all, or how you got into it?
Okay, so coming to our importers, so in Goa, there are 3-4 main companies for refrigeration. There is Hoshizaki, there is Elanpro, and there is Blue Star. These three run the market in commercial sector. Like for home, you will have LG, Samsung, Whirlpool.
Yeah.
Correct. So same way in commercial, we have Hoshizaki, which is a Japanese company, Elanpro, and we have Blue Star.
Okay.
So Blue Star approached us and asked us to take up their distribution. That is, we need to stock up a good quantity of their items at a good rate. And then we are the only sole distributors, which means if somebody wants to buy a Blue Star commercial fridge, they can buy it only from me in Goa. In Goa, I'm talking about. Okay. So we are distributors for Blue Star, and we have to keep up to a certain stock of equipment with us. So even if their sales team passes an order through me, I should have that stock available with me to dispatch it for delivery. Plus, Blue Star is a good company. They've always supported us in terms of even if there's a slight defect on the machine, they exchange it for us, for the customer. Like other companies don't give so much support, is what we have seen practically in the past. But Blue Star, yes, they will go out and beyond for a customer. Like even if the machine is based in their Delhi warehouse, because usually their warehouses for us is Verna, Mumbai and Pune. But if that product is in Delhi or Gurgaon, they will see that it is dispatched by road and they'll get it to Goa so that our customer gets the product in hand. Yes. So that is one good thing about Blue Star. So when they approached us, we agreed to it. This was I think around 5 years back.
Okay.
So we have put up most of their products on display.
So let us see the manufacturing unit, how it works, and let the viewers get to know what exactly is done in Sapphire.
Sure, I will show you. Come, I'll take you across, Kajal.
Wow, such a big manufacturing unit.
Yes, Kajal. Thank you. We initially, when we started 27 years back, the factory was just till that wall that you see.
Oh.
So slowly from the back, we have come right to the front in the due course of time. So what you see here, Kajal, these are stainless steel sheets. Yeah. These are from Jindal. You will see JSL here. Okay. These are Jindal stainless steel sheets. Now these sheets are properly marked and kept for the boys before they use. Like I told you, they are unskilled labor. Correct? So they need to be marked and kept everything. So the sheets depend on the gauge that we are using. Gauge is the thickness of it. So we have written the gauge of the sheet. This is 20 gauge, 24 gauge, 18 gauge. Then in SS, in stainless steel, wherever I say SS, it's stainless steel. In stainless steel, there is a quality of it. So there is SS 304. Now in kitchens, in hotels, 304 is a food grade material. That is, you can chop your onion on this piece of SS sheet. Now if you see this, this is just a film. This sticker is later removed, okay, when the product is ready. Now this is the main final sheet that you will be using as a customer, as an end user. Now this is protected so that there are no scratches. Because during manufacturing, we tend to scrape here and there and there are scratches that come onto it. So that's why this film is for protection. Like even during transportation, or maybe when I'm pulling one sheet out, it will take at least 4 boys to pull one sheet out. It gets scratched somewhere. That's why this is a protection sheet that is there. So this sheet, okay, as per how the design is, say I'm making a table, for example. And the table, say for example, has a 20 gauge top or a 18 gauge top. Depends on the thickness of what the customer wanted, of how heavy duty they'll be using it. This sheet is taken from here, okay, and we next place it on the laser cutting machine.
Okay. So as per the design?
Yeah, so it is put on the laser cutting machine. This is the bed of the laser cutting machine, okay? This part is called the bed of it. So that entire sheet is placed over here. Now this laser cutting machine was imported in 2021. During COVID, we had a lot of time to think of how to improvise on terms of quality, because manually we were doing previous all these years, okay? So this depends also on the design, and secondly the best part of it is that we have minimum wastage. So if you see on this part over here, you will see a very thin line of sheet. So this is wastage for us, this thin line. The rest is always reusable material, okay? So when a customer wants a table, the design is fed into the system, okay? Our office is on top, so we have AutoCAD. The design is fed into the system. The system is connected to the computer here. That is our CPU unit and everything is over there. It's kept in cold storage. It has to be monitored under AC divisions, like it has to be kept cool at all times. Yeah. So the system, you just have to click on the remote and press the design and it gives you an exact cut. If you see, there's exact as per how the drawing is. Okay? And then these lines are given, there are fine lines given. This is a marking for the bend of the product.
Okay.
Yeah. So then these sheets are taken and we take it to the CNC bending machine. Now this CNC bending machine again has a computerized system. Okay. So if you see here, there's a computer.
Yeah.
So the same design is fed on this.
Yes, okay.
So again, like I said, these are unskilled boys. For them, what if they just press a button?
Yeah.
So I am again decreasing on manpower, because manually we used to sit with one marker, take a scale and draw. So we don't do that anymore.
Okay.
So now we have more of perfection. So the sheet is taken like you see, and see this bend. This bend is perfected on the machine.
It is done on the machine.
It is done on the machine. You just have to take it, place it, press the button of what the bend is, which angle it goes at, whether it's 90 degree or whatever degree it is at, and it gives you the bend. So you don't have to bend it manually. Initially we were bending manually. So since 2022 we got this machine. 21 we got laser, CNC cutting machine, and then 22 we upgraded to these. These are quite expensive machines, so we have to go step by step for these machines. So after we got these two machines, we realized we were welding the old style, like dot, 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 dot. And finishing became a problem for us, because when we saw other products, when we went for exhibitions, their products had smooth finishings. And when a customer walks in, that's what they want. They want something neat and clean. So we invested in a laser welding machine, which I will show you. So this is a laser welding machine, this entire unit. Okay, this entire unit is a laser welding machine. So a laser welding machine, okay, you don't have to wear those glasses for eye protection because eye protection is not needed. So your both hands are available to work on it. Initially we used to have one hand for protection and one hand for welding, correct? So that also gets a little difficult for them to work on. It draws a perfect line with it and you don't have to struggle with welding anymore. And he doesn't have to look at it, I mean he doesn't have to use his protection glasses. He can just do it with his bare eyes. Like even you can see it when he's doing it. So we can monitor their work easily. So this emits less smoke, less sparks and more easy to work with. So this basically what you see is an exhaust hood that is being done here. So when you're cooking into a kitchen on a burner, okay, there's a lot of smoke and flames that go up, a lot of smoke especially. So this is a hood that sucks in the smoke. So this hood goes above the burner. So this is a big hood, which means you can see it's a big kitchen being done over here. Yeah.
Even the workers, even though they don't have any problem working.
No, they don't have to have any problem working. Initially, like I said, they were very protective when they're doing welding or when they're doing any other job. But now with all the machines coming into place, with all the upgradation, which we will not stop, of course, it is very easy for them to work and it is safe for them to work. So if you see this joints are always welded. Now after welding, the main step for us is finishing. Now if you see, we have finished and buffed this accurately that you don't come to know it is welded. Now this is also one reason why that welding machine was brought, the laser one. So it gives you one straight line, you just buff it and you give it a quick, clean finishing. So neatness is what the customer looks at. And like I said, we don't remove the film until we have finished finishing to avoid the scratches. So this is a bain marie that is being done. So in thali places, you get hot food. It doesn't mean that they keep hot rice and hot curry every time on the gas and make it hot. So this is a bain marie. They fill it with hot water on the bottom. This heater over here, this heater keeps the entire water hot at the temperature you want, okay? So here you fit a GN pan, a gastronome pan in which you keep food. So you will keep your rice, curry, vegetable,
and
your
then
tisreo.
they just serve you. Okay,
Only your fried fish cannot be kept in this. Because it will get soggy. So fried fish is fried fresh and then put on your plate and the remaining items are just scooped up from here. Yeah, even your breakfast items are usually kept in bain maries. Like again, like I said, this is all customized. You can have all big ones or you can have all small ones or you can have half of this size. This is all customized as per how the customer wants it. Yes, so this is the best part of manufacturing. You can do how the others want it. Yeah. Also in Goa, please note that the weather is very salty because we are on the coastal belt. So even if you are in Panjim or if you go further down into the city like Margao, you will have salty air all the time throughout. So what happens is people say, oh, you all are 2000 rupees or 10% more expensive. Yes, I will agree to that because we use SS304 grade, which is a food grade material and it is rust resistance. But SS202, what the others use in Mumbai and Delhi and all, for them it is fine to use it because their weather is different. For their bottom they use 202. But if I use it in Goa, in 6 months it will start rusting. So rusting is one issue we face. That is why we do not use 202 over here. Firstly, we are locals. We need to cater to the locals. And it's very easy to spoil your name. So we'll rather be safe and give a good quality product.
We saw employees working in the manufacturing department. So how do you manage them?
Okay, so Kajal, what we do is we have two sets of employees. One is what you saw on the shop floor. Those are workers, they are unskilled. That is, they are not educated. And they have been with us for long term, for like more than 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. Some have been there even for 12, 15 years. So we are very loyal to them. That is, whenever the government increases their daily wage, we give it to them. We don't hold it back. And their PF also is given to them on time, their ESI, their leaves whenever they want. So if you keep up to your employee satisfaction, your employees will come back towards you. Exactly. So that is what we believe in. So we've never had that staff crunch. So we keep getting work. Of course, they work well because they know the job by now. And the second part of employees is my office staff who are graduates. Okay, we have accounts, we have sales and marketing, we have people who look after production. So they keep changing off and on, of course for growth purpose, but they leave after 3 years or after 4 years. So which is a good part for me, which I see as a company, because you will stick to a job because you like it and you're being paid well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So we also see to their salary increments and to their benefits. Especially most of them are local Goans.
Local Goans.
And Chaturthi means all of them want leave. So we don't stop anyone for leave. We say, okay, take it. We will manage somehow. So we give it to them. So they are also happy, and plus they do our work also. So we don't have issues with employees as of now. It's all going like as per plan.
So basically customer satisfaction is what you look into.
Yes, being a local, we have to focus on customer satisfaction, because I see many of our importers come here, like our refrigeration or our oven importers. They say गोवा में क्यों नहीं बिक रहा है? जैसे बैंगलोर में बिक रहा है, दिल्ली में बिक रहा है, मुंबई में बिक रहा है. And then I explain to them, आमचे गोयकार नो ते पूर्वजांनी स्टार्ट केल्ले रेस्टॉरंट, hotel. It's a family run business. It is started maybe donkeys years back,
Yeah.
ages. So they, from the grandfather or the great grandfather, it has come to the grandfather, it has come to the son, the father gives it to the son. So these business are family run business, and these are my clients who will come back to me if I give them the right quality product.
Exactly.
If I goof up on my product, they will not come back to me tomorrow. Maybe they will give me another chance to do a correction. And I will always step forward and say, yes, I'm wrong, or I will correct it, or I will take the product back and give you another product. Because he is going to be my client for long term. So this Goa market is very different, which people have to understand. And customer satisfaction is very important. If I don't meet up to customer satisfactions, they'll find another vendor.
Right.
Which means I will lose on business as well as I will lose that bond that is there,
yeah.
being a local. So that is something we want to keep up to. So we have kept up to it for quite a few clients.
Okay.
So which satisfy us that these are kitchens we have done in the past. When you go to say Copperleaf Panjim to eat, or you go to Pisco by the beach, or you go to any of the Radissons in Goa, and you feel so good like we've done their kitchens. So whenever I see my friends eating and they post on Instagram, I'll be like, okay, kitchen by Sapphire. So that is satisfaction for me as well.
Yeah.
That same customer will come back to me and say, I want another product.
Another one.
Because you put in so much of hard work to it.
Thank you so much, Anisha, for giving us your precious time and showing us your unit. It is really a great experience for me to see these big industries. I have done interviews for small businesses, but today I saw the bigger unit, and I wish you all the very best for the future.
Thank you, Kajal. In fact, thanks to you and Suraj and Goikar Pond for coming and making time out of your busy schedule and looking at our unit, which many people want. I want to showcase everyone what we do and how big the factory is. Of course, it is small compared to other factories. But yes, but thank you for showcasing all this. It's
Thank
a
you
great
so much.
pleasure working with you all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
तुम्ही पळयतात गोंयकारपण गोंयकारांचो गोंयकारा खातीर.